Hello, so the correct. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody.
Okay.
All right. To those of you just coming in the Zoom, right? So just check your attendance for today's class. Okay. อันนี้เราไปดูใน line ดีกว่าครับทุกคนครับ I just want your name and ID student here. All right, so today we are going to study and learn together for ECP 304, right? English for career preparation here. Now we are, the class number 4 today, and we have like a member of today presentation. Okay, so to those of you who have name in this slide, just raise your hand for me, please. 033 072 076 081 084 085 086 and then 094. That's it. All right, so just checking your attendance to me, please. Yep, that's good. All right. So now we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 6, 7. Okay, so ready to see this kind of like English presentation, right? Okay, so I'm going to check like if you are ready to listen your friend's presentation. Just type yes into Zoom, please. พิมพ์ yes เข้ามาก่อนครับเดี๋ยวไปฟังเพื่อนกันนี่ yes เข้ามาก่อนให้กำลังใจกันไป 53 student check attendance. Okay, attendance check already, right? Done. So yes, come on, yes, come on. All right, so I think the team presentation also ready for your presentation, right? All right, I'm going to stop my slide first, and then you have to start your slide presentation here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. All right, so everyone can see the slide presentation, right? Yes. I assume that everybody agree with this. All right, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Good morning, teachers and our lovely classmates. So today our group will present about sales marketing problems in the topic of this one, but we're going to do the TOEIC test email task. For the first one, this is our email. It's about painting, And the questions is provided here. The questions, first question is, in the advertisement, the word type in paragraph 1, line 2 is closing meaning to what? And according to this one, it's here, top color. Parky paints make it easy to select the right color for your home. Browse through hundreds of colors on the website www.sparkingpaints.com. Select the top color and we'll set the sample to your door. This one referred to favorites. And the next one, what are Sparky Paints consumer advice to do? It's underlined, the answer is in the underline here, which for this reasons, we recommend is mean kind of synonym of like should do. Recommend ordering several samples in similar shades, which is the number D. Order sample of several similar color.
Excuse me. Can we present again?
Yep. You want to start over again, right? Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Okay, so I would like everyone to read the email first and then answer the question after that. We will give you guys 2 minutes for reading. Okay, so next is our question.
So, can you guys answer number 196? In the advertisement, the word top in the paragraph 1 line 2 is closet meaning to. You can type in the chat box. We can back to this one, the word top. Okay, let's see. Anyone else want to try? Okay, let's see. Yes, the correct answer is B. Sparky paints make it easy to select right color for your home. Browse through hundreds of color of the website www Sparky Paint. Select your top color, which is your favorite color that you like to paint. And next is 197. What are Sparky Paint customer advice to do? Here is the advice in the email that Sparky Paints advise the customer to do. Okay, and the correct answer is D. Recommend ordering several color in similar shade. Like they recommend synonym to the advice. This also the next questions, 198.
And for this question, what is most likely true about order 3397? So the answer is it arrived within 2 business days.
Next question, which color does Mr. Pan indicate that he likes? You can type answer on the chat box. Anyone else wanna try? So let's see the correct answer. So the answer go for C. You can see on the highlight, could you send me the correct pen along with additional samples that are close in color to SP722? That sample work well in my house. That imply that he liked this color, and you can see on the left hand side, the code color SP722 is stormy blue, so the answer is C, stormy blue.
So the next question, what problem does Mr. Fan mention in his email? But before we answer this question, we have a little bonus for you guys. So the first person who answered this question, we have a little gift for you. Wait, wait, guys. I did not tell what is it yet, okay? So we're going to look through who is the first person who get the right answer, and we will contact you and give you line sticker. So that's the bonus. So let's go look. Who is the first person? Okay, let's go to the answer first, and then Lily. Okay, so the right answer is A, as you guys said. So look in the text, they said, unfortunately, the pain was not the one I had asked for. That's mean the right answer is you received the wrong item. That's right. So the first person who answered right is 038. Yep, and we will contact you after this class.
Okay, for the next part, I will give you some time to read 2 slides and then let's see the questions. Okay, for the first questions, why did Sarah Martin write to Eden mail order? Could you guess? If you are ready to answer, please type in the chat box. Who else wanna guess? Okay, let's see the answer.
It's C because in the email it said that it was entitled to free deliveries on orders of over $50, and she has been charged for $20 for delivery, and she has another problems that she got wrong orders, and she tried to contact the customer service, but they didn't do anything. Thank you.
Okay, so let's try number 197. Why did Sarah ignore warnings about eaten mail order? Who wanna give a try? Anyone else? Okay, so let's look to the answer. The answer is number B. She didn't think she would have any problem. As you can see from the letter, she mentioned that although one of my acquaintances warned me that she had experienced problems with the company, but she said I put it down to her bad luck. So that means like she didn't think that she would have a problem with this company. Thank you.
Okay, next question. What should Sarah have received as a first-time customer? A, a free gift. B, a $50 gift voucher. C, free delivery. And D, interest-free credit. Who would like to answer this question? Can you type in the chat box, please? Anyone else want to type? Okay, let's look at the answer. The answer is C, free delivery. In the passage, like in the second paragraph, it says, as a first-time customer, I was entitled to free delivery on order over $50. I easily qualify for this. It means that the company had a special for new customers that order minimum $50 had free delivery.
Yeah.
For the next question, the question is, according to Laura French, why were there so many problems? A, they are a young, inexperienced company. B, they didn't have a supplier. C, they suffer a computer glitch. And D, they lost their customer at their database. Also, this question we have to give for you too. And the first person who got the right answer, we will contact you. If you're ready, please type the answer in the chat. Who else wanna try? Okay, let's see the answer. Like in the letter and in the highlights, this says, as you may know, Eden is a new business, and why this doesn't not excuse incompetence. We have had a lot of problems and have made a lot of mistakes due to our lack of experience. So the answer is A. And the person who got the right answer is 065 Pichawi. After this, we will contact you personally.
And the last one, why did Flora French send Sarah Martin $50 voucher? Anyone who wants to answer, please type in the chat box. Let's see the answers for this one. So the answer for this one is B, as is mentioned in the text. Is to thank you for your patience and understanding. Also apologize for any inconvenience which you may have suffered.
Okay, so for the first email that you guys have answered, there was a technical error. So the first person who answered was 061Z. So we'll give the person a slide sticker to both of them. So thank you for listening. Hope you guys got something from our presentation.
All right, done, right? Okay, good. Thank you so much for your presentation for today class. Everyone happy, right? If you're happy, just type happy. พิมพ์ happy นิดนึงครับ ให้กำลังใจกันเพื่อนหน่อย happy มา happy นิดนึง happy, be happy, right? Okay, good. Thank you so much for English presentation here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 student, right? Stand by for English interview with me. Ready, right? Ready or not? Okay, so I'm going to, like randomly choose one of you who want to go first here. That's it. Happy ครบยัง happy หนึ่งนะเดี๋ยวไปฟังเพื่อนต่อ All right, so okay. Shall we start for the English presentation here? So now we are going to see the, this one, right? The activity number 2 here, 4.2, just like that. Okay, I'm going to let you take a break first, just because it is a little bit excited here. All right, so let me send you this slide presentation for today class first. All right, just send the slide presentation into the line group already, right? So everyone can see if you wish to write or download some PDF file here. Okay, shall we start for the first one that I'm going to choose for today is that I think I'm going to choose Maprang 094. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Samira, right? Okay, so Mapran, can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Hello, my name is Sangravi Vayawat. You can call me Maprang. I'm studying in Faculty of Humanities at Nakarin Virod, Language for Career and Business track. I love to travel and I like to learn new things. Yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, which questions would you like to answer from 1 out of 5 here? 2 out of 5, sorry.
The first questions.
First, right? Number 1 and number
4.
1 and 4, right? Good. All right, so do you think leadership skills is important to you? How?
I think, in my opinion, I think it's really important because when I work with like our members or co-workers, we have to have leadership skill to make them trust when they work with me or when I work with my manager or my co-workers. It will help them to work together and understand to be in the same way and finish the works together.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to ask for the next question for you. Can you describe your weaknesses here?
Yes, I am a sensitive person, and maybe one day when I work in like under pressure in some company, I can handle it, but it will go out from my face when I have a pressure. Like everyone will know when I have a pressure or when I got a comment from someone, I will fix about it, but I have like sensitive mind and I will think about it like, and it will come out from my face. Yeah.
All right. So maybe we can handle lots of difficulties or maybe bad word from others, right? But I do believe that it takes an experience, I guess, and then you can deal with that. Just because I hope that everybody are sensitive when it comes to like experience with a bad thing. But anyway, we can learn from it. That's it. Thank you so much. Anupim done. Come on. Once you finish interview with me, type done in the chat Zoom here. Okay, that's it. All right. So now I'm going to choose Lily. 076. Are you there? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So can you tell us a little bit more about you?
So my name is Lapalada Chonprasert. My nickname is Lily. Now I'm in the 3rd year students in Faculty of Humanities in Kendra Universities. And I study the business track in Chinese as well.
I see. All right. So which question will you choose here?
Number 5.
5 first, right? All right. So what will you expect on work-life balance?
So I guess work-life balance is to have a rest and also you happy with this, not too much stress and not too much relax. And so what I expect from work-life balance is that I can handle with the work effectively as well as I take care of myself.
So meaning that you have to make sure that what time would you like to work and what time would you like to be rest or take a rest, something like that. Okay, good, thank you. Next question, which question would you like to choose here?
Number 2.
2, right? How can you handle with several difficulties in working?
Well, the difficulties in the work may becomes like the heart of lack of communications or misunderstood. So I think that the first thing that I have to handle is talking to like more communications and talk to the issue directly and also discuss to solve the problems. Also, we have to give advice Like for the boss, if they have the advice, we have to adapt those things and figure it out. How can we solve the difficulties in our work and also improve to be the better way.
So meaning that when you have any conflict or disagreement with others, try to talk as much as possible. Is that right? That's it. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Done. Done. Doneเลยนะครับ Next one, I'm going to choose Poppy 084. Are you there? You ready, right?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good. So can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Hi, my name is Taranyaporn Ditong. You can call me Poppy. I'm studying in Faculty of Humanity in Srinagarindiro University. And I have one little cat, and like in my free time, I enjoy cooking, dancing, and traveling.
Yep. All right. So which questions would you like to choose here?
Number 3.
3 first, right? Have you ever made any mistake and how could you handle with that?
Yes, I think everyone has made a mistake, and me as well. And when I made some mistake, the first thing is just accept it and try to find a solution to fix it, and handle it with I have to say handle with you have to be think about it what you make a mistake, and then try to fix it.
See, all right. What about next question?
I will go for 4. Number 4.
Okay, so can you describe your weaknesses here?
I am a person who does things slowly. I'm not a hurry person. I usually done things I would think about it and done it I have to take many time to done. So many people tell me that why you are so slow, something like that. But I think I done it perfectly, this one can make me give my time to my task, so I can know, I can check about it again, and I think it's gonna be the perfect task for me.
So you mean you're quite attentive to detail. You want to make something perfect as much as possible. So meaning that it takes time to do so. So you can consider it's kind of like a weaknesses. Is that right? Okay. Right. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Done. So done for 3 students here. I'm going to choose next one. Kim, right? Okay. 033. All right. So can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Okay, so my name is Kendra. I study in language for career in business track, and also the third language I study Chinese. And my hobbies are listening to music and watching movie or series. Yeah, that's about me.
All right, good. Okay, which question would you like to choose here? Okay, question number.
Okay, so I think I will choose number 1 and number 5. Yeah, 5th.
1 and 5. Okay, 1 and 5, right? Okay, so do you think leadership skill is important for you?
I think leadership is important. So when there is the situation that you have to lead the group or lead the way to other people that work together or cooperation, something like that. we need the leadership skill to know how to lead the way, like tell people what they should do, or anything that you have to show for them, like how to be a good leader. So if you be the leader and you don't have enough leadership skill, it could go wrong, like you couldn't handle it well, things like that. So I think it's really important for us to have leadership skills.
So meaning that to those people who haven't had any experience with a leadership skill, they must be trained. Am I correct? Things like that. Is that right? Okay, good. Okay, for next question for you, you choose number 5 or 4? Sorry, 4, right? 4 or 5?
I chose number 5, but now I want to change to number.
No. That's okay.
Possible.
That's okay. It's depend, right? Okay, 5, right? Okay. What will you expect on work-life balance in your opinion here? Yeah.
I think work-life balance is really important thing, because if you like overwork, it could harm yourself mentally, physically. So what will I expect on work-life balance? I think it's like not too much work hour for a day or a week, and know how to separate my work life and my normal life. So that would be good for myself both ways, like physically and mentally. Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe that everyone expects work-life balance, but when it comes to do task work, maybe some people may not have a chance to do that, just because work-life balance depends on a task work that you have to responsible for. I guess, yeah. Thank you so much for sharing here. Good. All right. Done. Come on, learn. Done. I mean, iconic menu. All right, switch. Okay, I'm going to choose next one for you. Is that Boom 086? Are you there?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Yes. Good morning. My name is Samira Isarat. You can call me Boom, and I'm studying in Faculty of Humanities in hospitality track, and the third language is Japanese.
All right. So which questions will you choose here?
I will choose 1 and 5.
1 and 5. Good.
Yes.
So do you think leadership skills important to you?
Yes, I think it's leader skill is very important, because you need this skill for working in the group, like when you working with many people, and you need to be the leader and to handle the situation. Also, you need to listen to other people and to make the work going well. That's what I think.
All right. Just yeah, like a leadership skill can be lots of things that we have to handle it, like effective communication, right? How to operate the tasks or generate things to others equally, or even try to make it success as much as possible. Is that right? Okay, good.
Yes.
What about next question for you is that what will you expect on work-life balance here?
And for the work-life balance, I think it is to manage that in the working time and your normally life is like to give balance to yourself. Like you have to manage the time and to don't put yourself, like don't put too much stress on yourself about your work, and try to like make it make it great with your life too.
Mhm. All right, thank you so much for your sharing here. Yeah, so meaning that everybody need to prioritize which one would be an important thing, and we have to save our life just because we live for life. Is that right? That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for your sharing here. Done. Once you're done speaking with me, just type done here. That's it. All right. So next one, I'm going to choose the 072. Are you there? Is that right? Right?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Can you tell us a little bit more about you, please?
So, good morning, guys. My name is Mintakan Suwanya, or you can call me Tay. I'm studying at Sinacarin Road University, Faculty of Humanities, Major Language for Carriers, Business Tracks.
All right, good. So which question would you like to choose here?
I'll choose number 1 and number 3.
1 and 3, right? Okay, good. So your first question is that, do you think leadership skill is important to you?
Yes, I think leadership is really important. With a good leadership, you can create a vision and you can motivate your teammates. Also, a good leader can inspire you to the right way too.
Right. All right. So for next questions, that number 3, right? Have you ever made any mistakes, and how could you handle it? Yeah.
So I think everybody in here used to make mistakes, right? And I'm the one in that too. So I used to make a mistake, and the way that I handle it, I need to accept and facing the problem, not run away from the problem. So, and one thing, I think every problem have their own solutions.
So meaning that we have to accept first and then try to find possible solution.
Yes,
and
don't
how
freak out.
All right, and don't escape from it. Is that right? Okay,
Right.
That's it. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Good. Thank you so much. Okay, done. Now we are waiting for a 2 student here. I'm going to choose Jan 085. Are you there? Okay, good.
Yes.
Ready, right? Can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Hello, I'm Sasina Shayapum. You can call me Jan. I'm 20 years old. Currently, I'm studying at Srinakarin University, Faculty of Humanities, majoring in Language for Careers program in Business Track. I enjoy listening to music and reading comics on my free time.
Good. All right. So which question would you like to choose here?
Number 3 and number 5, please.
3 and 5. Okay. So have you ever made mistakes, and how could you handle it?
Yes, of course. I ever made mistake, and I also think that everybody here also made mistake as the same as me. And the way I handle my mistake is to learn from my mistake and never do that thing again.
I see. Good. And next question for you is that, what will you expect on work-life balance?
I often see many people don't have time to their family because they have lots of work to do. So I expect my work-life balance to don't get interrupted by the work. On my personal time, that means I don't want to work on my day off.
Meaning that just working on the operation hour, right? Not disturb any kind of like family time or even personal time. That's it. Good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Okay, done. Come on, and the last one for this interview would be on. Is that right? 081.
On.
On. I'm sorry. Okay, on, right? Okay, on, right? Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Good morning. My name is Vipalak Sansan, or you can call me On for short. Now I am 21 years old and I am studying at Srinakarin University, Faculty of Humanities, Language for Career in a hospitality tech.
Okay, good. Which question would you like to choose here?
I would like to choose number 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay. Have you ever made any mistake and how could you handle with that?
Yes, I had made a mistake, and the way that I will handle is I will consult with my close friend and the person that I close to. But I think it's good to make mistake, because if we don't ever make mistake, we will lose the experience.
I see. And next question for you, can you describe your weaknesses here?
For about my weakness, I would say that my weakness is like my pressure. When someone teach something to me, and if I don't get it over and over, then I will pressure myself. Then the thing that I have done will turn out inefficiency. But now I am trying to reduce my pressure.
I see. Good. All right. So meaning that we can handle it, right? For better and better. That's it. Okay, good. Thank you so much for your sharing here. Done. Come on, how do you feel? Anyone want to share? We're done for English and mock interview already. I just want to hear any volunteer, can you share your feeling here to me? Just because I want to know that you feel anxious or a little bit, I don't know, but just because this is the first time to make an English interview for your group here. Anybody want to share? How do you feel here?
I feel excited for the first time because this is my first time interviewing in English. Yes, and I think the question is okay. It's not hard and not easy. It's made me think, and you give us a chance to choose our own questions.
Yep.
And you also respond to us, which is make us for more comfortable, not that stressed. Yes.
So do you think this kind of activity is useful for this course or ECP 304?
Yes.
Yes, right. Because why do you think it's a yes? That is useful. Just because I let's say I have to say honestly, I think that sometimes it is a little bit lots of things that we have to do in the online class, but I think that this is kind of like you can perform and you can be prepared a bit for your speaking, just because everybody have to. I hope that everybody have to interview in English, right? Just because you're coming from international program here. All right. Thank you so much for everybody done for your speaking here. They have perfect, didn't Happy man, I've been perfect gone. Perfect. Thank you so much for a good presentation. I think you're delivering the talk for the presentation quite well, and I can see how well you can interact with your friends, and it's great to do that. Just because it's all about what I want from the group presentation is that try to make sure that you hit reading passage, reading email, and how well you can do the test properly, and where you can find the answer. And just because this is the online classes, I would say that the way that we have interact is a key, just because everybody may lose focus or even concentration while learning together. That is the reason that I hope that friends help friends may be an option to do that. So for me, I'm trying to make everything to be more interactive as much as possible here. That's it. Okay. All right. So now we have to listen, right? Listen a bit, just because I think that it is TOEIC exam. Let me find first. So I think that I'm going to let you listen for part 3 and 4. But maybe is let's say is a past version. But I just want to make sure that you can maybe you can listen if you are quite good at listening already, right? But some of you, if you want to practice listening here, I would say that for part 3 and 4, it's all about like you have to read the caption or type script just because you can, follow, right, what they are talking about. And that's it. So here, I'm going to let you listen for part 3, right? So if you can do the test, just feel free to do that. But if you don't, just listen and then try to improve your listening skill today. Ready, right? 1, 2, 3.
Questions 41 through 43 refer to the following conversation.
Hey, Tom, good to see you back in the office. I hope you had a great vacation.
It was wonderful. I didn't know that staying at home could be so relaxing. Now I just have to get back into a work routine. By the way, I can see from the blinking light on my phone that people left me voicemail messages last week, but I can't seem to pick them up.
That's because the new phone system went into operation while you were away. I'll give you a copy of the manual. There's a whole section on how to use voicemail.
Number 41. How did the man spend his vacation? Number 42. What problem does the man mention? Number 43. What does the woman offer to give the man? Questions 44 through 46 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning. I'd like to set up a savings account with your bank.
Of course. We can open the account today if you'd like. You'll just have to fill out this form, and then I'll need to see some photo identification.
I'm afraid I don't have my driver's license with me. Why don't I take this form home, fill it out there, and come back later this afternoon with my ID?
Number 44. What does the man want to do? Number 45. What document does the woman ask to see? Number 46. When will the man most likely return? Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation.
Good morning. I was picked up at the Atwood Concert Hall last night by one of your taxis. I'm worried that I left a folder full of sheet music on the back seat. Has anyone found a red folder?
Yes, actually, someone did find a folder with music in it. One of the drivers on call last night turned it in this morning.
Oh, that's a relief. I have a concert tonight, so I'd like to come and pick it up as soon as possible. Can you give me the address for your office?
Number 47. Where most likely does the man work? Number 48. Why is the woman concerned? Number 49. What information does the woman ask for? Questions 50 through 52 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, I'm here to check on my order for business cards. They were supposed to be ready sometime this week.
I was just about to call you. There's a problem with your order. It seems that we're out of card stock in the color you wanted. We should be getting more in next week, though.
Oh, I was hoping to have those cards for a conference this weekend. Is there any way I can get them before Friday?
Well, if you choose a different color for the cards, I can get them printed up and delivered to you by the end of the week.
Number 50. Why does the man visit the shop? Number 51. What problem does the woman mention? Number 52. What does the woman suggest the man do? Questions 53 through 55 refer to the following conversation.
Have you been to the new coffee shop on Arch Street? It opened just a few days ago.
No, but I've heard that the coffee there is really good. Maybe I'll check it out during my lunch break.
If you go, you should ask for one of the discount coupons they're giving out for the Jazz Festival this weekend. It takes 50% off the ticket price.
Well, then I'm definitely going there for lunch. The festival has a great lineup of jazz singers scheduled. Even Audrey Kane will be performing.
Number 53. What type of business has recently opened? Number 54. According to the woman, what should the man request? Number 55. What does the man say about Audrey Kane? Questions 56 through 58 refer to the following conversation.
Emily, this is Daniel Cho from the Cho Art Gallery. I'm calling to let you know that we'd like to exhibit some of your paintings in next month's spring show for new artists.
Thanks so much, Mr. Cho. Your gallery is one of the best known in the area. I'm really excited to have my work displayed there.
We were very impressed with the pieces you submitted. In fact, would it be possible for you to provide another painting by the end of the month? There should be enough display space for one more piece.
Number 56. What are the speakers mainly discussing? Number 57. What does the woman say about the man's business? Number 58. What does the man ask the woman to do? Questions 59 through 61 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm calling because I'm interested in having some landscaping done outside my home at 19 Sycamore Street. Your company did a lot of work around my neighbor's house recently, and I'm very impressed with how beautiful everything looks.
Yes, I remember that job. That's the Watson residence. I'll be in your neighborhood on Monday. Would you like me to stop by so you can show me the property?
Monday would be fine, but I should mention that the job here would be much smaller than the one at my neighbor's. I just want some flower beds in front of the house.
Well, that's okay. We're happy to do small jobs as well. After I've seen the front yard, I can draw up some design options for the flower beds and send them to you.
Number 59. What are the speakers discussing? Number 60. What does the woman say about the work to be done? Number 61. What will the man send the woman after they meet? Questions 62 through 64 refer to the following conversation.
Ms. Delgado, now that it's spring and the weather's getting nicer, more of us are riding our bikes to work. But the one rack we have outside isn't big enough now for everyone's bikes. Could we get a second bike rack?
That's certainly a reasonable request. I've noticed that the area outside the front of our building is looking rather untidy, with bikes parked everywhere. Why don't we put the second rack by the side entrance?
The side door is actually closer to the bike path that a lot of us use to get here, so that would be very convenient.
Then let me call Jason in the maintenance department. I'll ask him to order the additional rack and find a good spot for it by that entrance.
Number 62. Why are more employees biking to work? Number 63. What is the woman concerned about? Number 64. What will the woman probably do next? Questions 65 through 67 refer to the following conversation.
AJ, did you see the television show last night about how medical devices are created and tested?
I did. It was fascinating. And one of the inventors they profiled, Helen Jaspers, is speaking at the Science Museum tonight. She'll be talking about how advances in robotics have influenced her inventions. Would you like to go?
Absolutely. When does it start?
It's right after work, so why don't we drive over to the museum together? You know how limited parking is in that area. It'll be easier to park just one car.
Number 65. Who is Helen Jaspers? Number 66. What are the speakers planning to do? Number 67. Why will the speakers drive together? Questions 68 through 70 refer to the following conversation.
Scott, your first few articles for the politics section of our newspaper have been excellent. Even though you're relatively new here, I'd like you to cover the mayor's press conference on Thursday.
That's the one about education reform in our local schools, right? I heard the mayor's going to make an important announcement. When's the deadline for the article?
In order to make the Sunday edition, you'll have to give me your final draft on Friday afternoon. Oh, and I'm going to send one of our staff photographers to take some pictures to go with your piece.
Number 68. Where do the speakers most likely work? Number 69. What does the man say about the mayor? Number 70. When does the man have to complete an assignment? Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
This message is for Charlotte Mahoney. I'm calling from the Seneca Medical Center to remind you about your appointment on Friday, March 18th at 4 o'clock with Dr. Steinberg. Don't forget to bring your insurance card with you at the time of your appointment. And if you have to cancel or reschedule, please remember that you must notify us 24 hours in advance. Thank you.
Number 71. Where does the speaker most likely work? Number 72. What does the speaker ask the listener to bring? Number 73. According to the speaker, what requires 24-hour advance notice? Questions 74 through 76 refer to the following news report.
In local news, Sunnydale's annual community talent show will take place this Saturday in Evergreen Park. Singers, dancers, and jugglers from around the Sunnydale area have been invited to perform. Audience members will be able to vote for their favorites, and the performer with the most votes will receive a cash prize. Since large crowds are expected at Saturday's event, visitors are encouraged to arrive at Evergreen Park at least an hour before the show in order to be close to the stage.
Number 74. What is the report mainly about? Number 75. What will event attendees be able to do? Number 76. What are event attendees advised to do? Questions 77 through 79 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, my name is Min Ho Chun. I recently ordered a watch from your store website. Unfortunately, when I received the delivery, the package contained 2 watches instead of 1, and the receipt shows that my credit card was charged for the extra item, even though I didn't order it. Please call me back and let me know how I can get a refund.
Number 77. What item did the speaker order? Number 78. What problem does the speaker mention? Number 79. What is the speaker requesting? Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement.
Attention Morris Bookstore customers. We want to remind you that author Grace Bradley will be reading from her new book, Wide Open Roads, at 7 p.m. tonight. Ms. Bradley has been called one of the country's most promising young travel writers, and the Quentin Times selected Wide Open Roads as this month's must-read. The stories in the book describe Ms. Bradley's recent travels around Canada and the United States. After the reading, you are invited to join Ms. Bradley for complimentary coffee and dessert. We hope to see you there.
Number 80. What will happen at the bookstore tonight? Number 81. What is Grace Bradley's book about? Number 82. What are listeners invited to do after the event? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following telephone message.
This is Peter Keller. I'm responding to an advertisement in this morning's newspaper that said you were selling a used guitar. I'm rather surprised that your price is so low in comparison to other instruments like this. So I was wondering about the condition of the guitar. I'd really like to come over to take a look at it. Please call me back at 555-0193. Thank you.
Number 83. What is the speaker calling about? Number 84. What surprised the speaker? Number 85. What would the speaker like to do? Questions 86 through 88 refer to the following announcement.
I know you've all been waiting to find out who our board of directors selected to receive the Greystone Achievement Award. This award recognizes an employee who's really contributed a lot to our work here at LC Sportswear. This year, we're proud to present the award to Juan Mendez from the graphic design department. He did an outstanding job creating our new company logo. This image is what consumers see on every one of our athletic products, and Juan's striking design is sure to attract more attention.
Number 86. What is the announcement mainly about? Number 87. Who is Juan Mendez? Number 88. What has the company recently changed? Questions 89 through 91 refer to the following recorded message.
Hello, thank you for calling the Museum of Folk Arts. This month's featured exhibition is a diverse collection of carpets and rugs from around the world. We offer 2 guided tours of this exhibit daily. Visitors will learn about the history of carpet making and the importance of this art form through the years. We recommend that large groups of more than 10 people call in advance to make reservations for a group tour. For more information, please go to our website at museumfa.org, where you can see a detailed schedule of all our upcoming events. Thank you.
Number 89. What will visitors learn about on the tour? Number 90. Who should make a reservation? Number 91. According to the message, what can listeners do on the website? Questions 92 through 94 refer to the following announcement.
Attention all employees. As most of you know, Vento Toy Company's busiest season is coming up. Starting next month, the factory will be adding a Saturday shift to the schedule in order to meet holiday demand for our toys. If you'd like to earn some extra money by working more hours, please talk with your supervisor. The new schedule will start next month, so please let us know if you're interested by the end of the week.
Number 92. What will change at the company? Number 93. According to the speaker, why should listeners talk to a supervisor? Number 94. When will the change be made? Questions 95 through 97 refer to the following advertisement.
Are you having trouble finding your dream job? Then come to Rosedale Technical School's Career Counseling Workshop on Saturday, April 4th. During the workshop, experienced professionals will teach you how to find a career that matches your interests and abilities. You'll learn 10 tips for successful interviewing, and then you'll have the chance to complete a practice interview. Our panel of experts will provide you with suggestions for improvement based on your interview. Each attendee will receive a comprehensive resource book with everything from the best places to look for job postings to sample resumes. So don't miss out.
Number 95. What event is being described? Number 96. What will attendees have the chance to do? Number 97. What will all attendees receive? Questions 98 through 100 refer to the following business report.
In business news, Speedy Communications has just announced that their newest mobile phone, the Shadow Speak, will go on the market next month. The Shadow Speak will have all the latest features, but what sets it apart is the battery, which lasts twice as long as the industry standard. The company hopes to generate interest in the Shadow Speak with a special promotional event. The first 100 customers in line at the flagship store will receive a free phone.
Number 98. What type of product is being discussed? Number 99. According to the report, what is the most notable feature of the product? Number 100. How does the company plan to create interest in the new product?
All right. Shall we break? All right, so I'm going to let vote for the break first. If you want to break for 10 minutes, type A, but for 15 minutes, type B. Vote không mà from just vote A and B. 10 minutes A, 15 minutes B boy. It's A, right? Okay, good. So we will see. Okay, so let's take a break first for 10 minutes, right? So now 20. So see you all at 35. All right, you there? Okay, so we can do for part 2, right? Reading, grammar, and vocabulary here, part 5 first. So incomplete sentence here. So now we look at the first question together. What is the possible answer here? What is the correct answer here? Okay, right. If cell figures, if, sorry, had improved last year, we would not have blah, 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 right? Again, so if sale figures had improved last year, we wouldn't have blah, 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 July. A, separated the line, yield the line, pause the line, discontinue the line. What is that? So here we can see like the structure here, if conditional sentence, right? If plus past perfect tense, so would be like would not have something that, meaning that it is not, you know, it did not happen, right? Let's say like that. So meaning that something changed, we would not have separated the line just because it's separated already. Or even yield here is a result. I don't think that it could fit for this blank. But then pause meaning stop something, right? Pause something else. And then discontinue meaning that stop to. So let's say like C and D, the same meaning here. So the answer may go with A, right? Everyone type A for me, please. A, how I have A, how I learn? A, all right. Okay, that's it. Okay, moving to next question here. If I can find it, I sent you the phone number for the office, blah, 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 all right? Company, office, blah, 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 company that we have been using. A, resource, office resource company. B, boy, provider, office provider company. C, cat, delivering, office delivering company, or even D dot here, supply, office supply company. If I can find it, I sent you the phone number for that we've been using. So meaning that we have already contacted this company already, right? So what we've been contacting is that like what we used to ask for some orders here. So let's say like we have to eliminate you know, the word that is not you know, appropriate with this context. So let's say resource company. I don't think that it could be fit here. Resource, let's say like human resources or resourceful resource, environmental resource would be like that, right? Cross A. And then B-boy, provider, company provider. Is that right? Company provider. It's not provider company here. So the order of the word would be not fit for this blank. So we cross B-boy here. Delivering, meaning that delivery, right? Delivery something. And this is reflect, you know, refer to the action. So supply, that's it. Everyone type supply for me, please. Supply แล้วแหละนะพิมพ์ดีเข้ามาเลยครับ DD property supply what to cross. Okay, let's say like we cross every choices here, A, B, and C. So the answer we go for D dot here. That's it. Good. Moving to next question here. I would say next question number 3. Were blah 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 for upcoming software conference in London, much cheaper. I might sign up to attend. A, accommodations. B-boy sheltering, C-cat arrangements, and D-dog intimidation. Okay, accommodation meaning shelter or housing here, is that right? And sheltering would be the same, but you need to put the right word to the right context here. And arrangement is all about like management or allocation here. Intimidation would be like meaning would be like a negative meaning, right? Intimidate. What does it mean actually? But I don't think that it fit for this kind of like context. So we cross C and D. Okay, C and D would not be the answers. Try to identify between the two, A or B here. Accommodations, is that right? Or sheltering. D, so we can see like here would be plural form. So sheltering here, singular. So the answer will go for A. Everyone type A for me, please. A. A upset. I have. Right. Okay. Next question number 4. If you have enough time, you can take blah blah blah. Right, for the main warehouse this weekend. If you have enough time, you can take blah blah blah. A, inventory. B, boy store. C, cat stockpile. D, dog register. They can take the inventory. Is that okay? For the main warehouse? No, I don't think so. Cross A. B-boy store. They can take the store for the main house. They can take stockpile for the main warehouse would be the same, right? Just because this would be the right word for this for this sentence. And register, take the register. So we can cross A and then D-dog, so you can differentiate between the two, B or C. C, cat, right? That's great. Everyone type C for me, please. Stockpile would be the right meaning of this context. Yeah. C. Right, good. Moving to next question here. Question number 5. Our manager has recently blah 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 to the fact that virtually the entire sales force will receive a bonus. A, believe, has recently believed to. Frequented, recently frequented, is that okay? Eluded, recently eluded, and the last one would be eluded. Our manager has recently blah blah blah. The fact that virtually of the entire sales force will receive a bonus. So here we can consider from the context here. Entire sales force will receive a bonus, meaning that we need vocabulary which is positive meaning, positive intonation here. Believe, is that right? Frequented, elude. So you need to check the meaning in context here. Receive a bonus, right? Elude, is that okay? Elude, what does it mean actually, elude? Let me check first. Escape, so the meaning is negative, right? Frequent, I think it doesn't fit here. So cross B and C. So just differentiate between the two, A or D dot here. D dot here, great. Thank you so much. Okay, so everyone type D for me, please. So the answer will go for D here, right? D. And D, come on, have D, right? So here we can say like we need a strong verb here, just because if you say like a believe something happened here, but here we can make sure that this one would be like they're gonna get for sure. So allude here would be the answer. That's it. And next one. Next, question number 6 here. The construction project must begin immediately, so they can accept only a blah blah blah, right? Of 6 building proposals here. A median of 6 building. Is that okay? Miss for June. A miss for June. Okay. A maximum of 6 building proposal, or even a mandatory here. The construction project must begin immediately. So the answer will go for C. Can everyone type C for me, please? C, right? No worry, just because once you choose a medium, right? Medium meaning that you need, a meaning that stood for the way that we can agree with something in between, right? Miss for June here is a negative meaning, so I don't think it could be fit here. Maximum, so we can say like 6 buildings like a number, right? So we can differentiate or, let's say estimate something here. So maximum of 6, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, what it can be. And mandatory, it must go with something obligatory or something necessary here. That's it. So the answer will go for C, cat. Moving to next question here. Even the person managing the takeover has put chairs up for sale to the highest, blah, blah, blah. Bidder, applicant, payee, payee, and then challenger. The highest, right? The highest. Even takeovers has put chairs up for sale. The highest what? So let me check first. Bidder, what does it mean actually? Applicant is stood for like someone apply for a job, right? Or we can consider there's like it's not that a takeover, a chairperson here. Payee, meaning that customers, all right? Payee. I don't think so. Is that right? And then challenger, meaning like a competitor here. So the answer will go for A, bidder. Everyone type A for me, please. Right, a little bit tricky just because it's all about exam, right? A, okay, right, moving to next question here. I think, okay, question number 8. This is blah, blah, blah. This is the blah, 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 right? Where they are planning to build a 6-lane high-speed freeway. This is the time, this is the place, this is the day, or this is the thing. So you can say like it's all about idiom, right? This is the time, meaning that it's time, it's ready for that. Okay, it's ready. But if you can say like for B, this is the place where. The place where. Is that possible? Right, that's it. Okay, so the answer will go for B-boy. It's not hard here. B-boy, type B for me, please. That's it. But if you can say like this is the day, you can say this is a great day, this is an awesome day instead. Or this is the thing, I would say like, you can say things or the things, that's it. There is no this is here. So the answer will go for this is the place, just because we can say like here would be like relative clause, which is describe a noun before it. That's it. Bให้ครบนะฮะ Nice นะฮะ nice. Moving to next question here. 2 more question here. Elected officials have a obligation to always keep the public's best interest in mind. Okay, a motto application. I don't think so. Motto here would be like a date, right? Date ratio. Moral application. Morbid. What does it mean, morbid? Audio morbidหรือเปล่า? Morbid, what does it mean? Okay. Morbid application would be okay. And then the last one would be moral. Moral, like trait, personality, right? Something need to be fixed here. Elected official, B-boy, D dot here. Okay, can I ask you, Grace, D dot, why you choose D here?
Sorry, I actually meant to answer B-boy because it's like เหมือนเป็น ethics ของที่ทำงานนะคะที่จะต้องใช้อย่างนี้
B-boy or D dot here?
B-boy ค่ะ
B-boy, right? Okay, yeah, that's it, right? So, okay, let's eliminate the choices first. Mortal here, I don't think it could be fit for this blank, so we can cross it. Morbid. Morbid, actually, the meaning is quite, like negative, right? So, once you have to guess the vocabulary in context, so what you need to do is that just difference between the two. Which one would be positive or which one would be like negative here. So we can see like we're gonna have like B or D here, right? Moral or moral. But is it the same or not, right? Moral here. Okay, let's say moral is all about like the confidence or enthusiasm, right? So it's considered as a noun here. But here, it's all about like obligation would be a noun. So we need an adjective here. So what we need to follow the instruction or an obligation here would be reflect behavior or something that we have to, behave properly. So the answer will go for D dot here. Okay, everyone type D for me, please. Thank you so much, Grace. A little bit tricky, right? Okay, D dot would be the answer. Thank, and thankful. That's it. All right, so the last question for vocabulary test for you is that next question number 10 here. The plan is that she will join a technology, blah, 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 company immediately upon graduation from university. Okay. A, central, right? Basic, oriented, or even arranged here. The plan is that she will join a technology company. So we need an adjective here, central. Central would be adjective, but I don't think that the meaning is fit for this blank. So we can cross it. Basic is not basic company. Never seen this kind of word before, right? Oriented, that's it. All right, thank you so much. So everyone type C for me, please, just because the answer is C here, right? All right, so just because oriented here, it means like straightforward or directed, is that right? But if you choose D dot here, arranged would be like you allocate, you try to prepare something properly here. So the answer will go for C, cat. That's it. Clear now? All right, if you think that you understood what I'm saying and teaching you now, just type perfect. Imperfect, come on, understood, type perfect, okay? Perfect, come on, perfect. That's it. So it's all about like your quiz or your vocabulary passport. I would say that just review, right? Let's say just review from the question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 until the 10, right? Just because maybe the test would be like change the answer, the ordering of the answer, but you have to fix that what is the best answer of that. So all right, moving to next part would be like part 6 here, text completion. I'm going to let you find the main idea from this this passage first. All right, so you don't have to do a lot more on this, but just find the main idea first. All right, I'm going to let you do for 1 minute here. Okay, so now we can see like business correspondence here, right? So first of all, I would say that you can do the test for part 6 text completion here by 2 strategies. The first one is that you can find the main idea first, just because I think that it is important to guess or lead the direction of the passage. Which one would be like positive or negative, things like that, or even neutral, right? Here, it's all about like business correspondence, right? So first of all, just freeze the first paragraph first. So what you need to do is that just freeze for the first paragraph first, right? Okay, so thank you for your interest in JCF purifier. Concerning your question about whether retail storage can secure something, right to suggest a purifier in the local area. We regret to inform you that blah, 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 an arrangement is prohibited by our company policy. So first of all, try to check the meaning of context first. So do you think it is positive or negative here? Type, if you think it is positive, type positive. But if you think it's all about negative message, type negative here. พิมพ์ negative กับ positive เข้ามานะครับถ้าเรารู้สึกว่า positive พิมพ์ positive negative ก็พิมพ์ negative เพื่อนะฮะ positive. Why do you think positive one crew? Can I ask?
Yes.
All right.
Because I think this person can like save the benefits of the company.
So
like they help the company.
Yeah, that's correct. So everyone type positive. Positive for me, please. This is a little bit tricky for this part, just because I would say that if you cannot even lead the direction of the passage, you cannot even put the right answer to the right blank, just because it tests your ability to comprehend for the reading passage, but it's not that long, right? Just short reading here. And what you need to understand is that you have to understand word choices, right? Vocabulary in context here. So that's all about like doing the test properly here. All right, so meaning that when you read all of the passage, right? So you can say like it's all about like things change for a better or for a positive way. So, all right, so now look at the possible question first when you do this, right? So we have to do this. We have to consider from the first question first: excluded, exclusion, exclusively, and then exclusive. So here now we can see like the root word is the same, exclude, right? Meaning take it out, things like that, right? And so we can see like the part of speech in each choices. In each choice would be like a difference. Is that right? It's excluded, ed. Exclusion would be noun here. Exclusively, and then exclusive would be adjective. That's it. So now we need to consider what would be the right one here. Can secure would be verb here, right? So we need an adverb. So now looking for the adverb here. So the answer will go for C, cat. Is that right? Everyone type C for me, please. That's it. C, C เข้ามาเลยครับ C นะ that's all ไม่ยากเนี่ย all right, good. Thank you so much. Now we can see like when we do for this test, I would say that once you understand the main idea, try to look at the possible answer here first, just because it is important to put the right answer to the right blank here. So now we can see like as would be like a transition or preposition. It depends, right? Like, so, and such. So it's all about like a connector. I would say that the transition that connect between two sentences here, right? But anyway, we have to check the meaning of the right context first. So okay. So everyone can see like, we regret to inform you that blah, blah, blah. An arrangement is prohibited by our company policy. We regret to inform you that, let's say like if you put as an arrangement is prohibited, as would be because, is that right? Let me check first. As, because, like, the same. So must be followed by the consequences or effect. And then the last one, such. Okay, so you can see like for the sentence here, must consist of subject and predicate or verb tense here, right? So we can say that prohibited here would be like the action. So now we need something that plus a sentence here. So the answer will go for as, right? Type A for me, please. พิมพ์ A เลย A นะเพราะมันตามด้วยประโยค That's it. Okay, moving to next question, maybe two more, right? So we can see like next for question number 3. So you can see like the root word is the same, right? So it changed for a part of speech here to carry, of carrying, and then have carried, right? Carry means bring about, things like that. Carrying, why one crew? Why do you think carrying here? Consider, right? Okay, can you explain a bit? Yep.
Yes, because the word consider must always follow with gerund, so I choose
carrying, right? Great. All right, so let me put for more clarification here. So when it comes to talk about consider, it is possible to follow by two infinitive or even gerund here. But if you are going to talk about something that keep going, or like the meaning is the meaning is going on, right? So we hope that you will consider something here, right? So meaning that we have to put gerund here. Okay, consider, let's say, consider carrying, right, our merchandise in your store. You can see the word here would be like we need just only that word. Okay, so if you talk about, if consider or think to do something in the future, I would say that you have to put infinitive just because the action plan take place. But here, maybe carrying is all about like we discussed already. So the answer we go for C cat here. Everyone type C for me, please. C, come on, meaning that they discussed the things already. So we put carrying, all right? Let's say like remember. I remember I remember to study English. Wait, I remember studying English. So meaning that if you put remember to, you are expect to do something in the future, right? But if you put remember studying, meaning that you've been studying together. That's it. Okay, like let's see the last question here. Distance, proximity, locality, and then the last one would be region. Okay. So here, like it takes ability to check the right word to the right blank. Is that right? Distant meaning that far away, proximity, next to, right? Locality would be like the area, and region would be the area too. Okay, let's say are close to each other. Close to each other would be a key here, right? Let's say like you can read the full sentence first. We have found that JCF purifiers have been a good seller for all of our wholesale and retail partners, even when they are close, blah, blah, blah. Close what? Close distance, close proximity. Distant means that far away, but I don't think that it could be fit for close here, so we can cross it. proximity, next to, by, next to, right? And then locality, close locality, close local to each other. When it comes to talk about locality, meaning that you have to say something in general, right? Region or locality would be like a general here. So the meaning here, we need something specific. So the answer we go for B-boy. Everyone type B for me, please. That's it. B, come on, B. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for your active participation here. I would say that for this part is a little bit tricky. So what I want to say today is that you're going to have like 2 tips from me. The first one is that you have to identify the main idea first. So let's say like you have to phrase the sentence first and then try to understand which one, whether it is, negative or positive. Okay. And then after that, you have to carefully put the right word in the right blank. So here it takes time a bit just because it's all about like you need to, understand the word deeply and then you can do it. That's all. นะฮะเป็นไงเคลียร์ไหมฮะถ้าเคลียร์เป็นเคลียร์นิดนึงเคลียร์นิดนึงครับเคลียร์เข้ามาเลย อยากได้คำว่าเคลียร์นะครับใครไม่เคลียร์เพิ่งพิมพ์นะเดี๋ยวไปทำ vocab ดีกว่า All right, so I think it's enough for the tip and strategy here, and I hope you guys understand what I'm saying and teaching you. Let's try to study with fun and enjoy learning together, right? So your homework would be here. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's it. You can do your homework just because you can prepare for your midterm exam. That's it. Feel free to ask me if you want the answer. Right, so I think it's time for you to do vocabulary here. All right, shall we start for vocabulary here? Intimidating, silent, unforbidden, enforcement, presidential, indictment, apprehension, pleasant, pleasantly, association, and then acclamation. That's it. All right. Responsible for your number and type 2 synonym here. 1, 2, 3, go. Do เลขตัวเองเลยนะครับพิมพ์ synonym คนละ2คำครับผมจะได้ generate. I'm going to ask for a team presentation here. You can, keep those vocabulary that your friends share together. ขอ team present เก็บให้หมดนะครับคำศัพท์แคปก็ได้หรือว่าก๊อปก็ได้แล้วแต่เรา Just responsible for your number, right? You don't have to wait for your friends, right? Once you got the synonym, type it, that's it. All right. So how many of you? 45 student type here already. Okay, I think it's enough, right? Done for done for 4.1. Okay, now moving to next slide here. 4.2, right? Once you're ready, just type it. Don't worry. Litigation, greatness, cowardly, unfairness, presidency, attorney, implication, obstructive, and then promises. And the last one would be corruption here. 1, 2, 3, go. Mm-hmm. 40 students type for part 2 already. So we can wait. We can we are waiting for some students who can type here. That's it. Okay, good. I think it's done for. It's enough for 4.2, right? Okay, so maybe done first. Done for 4.2. Shall we go for the last section here? All right, 4.3, warranty, referral, appointed, authorized, privileged, presumably, executive. Is that right? What is that actually? Synchronization. I'm not really sure. Try to check it first. Okay. Fortunately and untowardly, that's it. Maybe I have to change sanction. Sanction is enough, I guess. Sorry. This one would be like a weird word here. That's it. All right, good. Yeah, 40 students done for part 3 already. Done, right? Done for the last section here. 4.3. That's it. All right. So for team member, just keep this kind of vocabulary that your friends share together, just because it is important to recall or review, right? For your sake, I would say. I mean, like, TOEIC vocabulary is not like this, but I would suggest that if you can remember, it would be great. That's it. So now, the last activity for today before we go, right? So you have to create a meaningful sentence here. Feel free to search the meaning of this word first and try to look at the possible version and then try to apply, or if you understood the right word already, so just create a sentence and then type it here. Okay, come close. Come complete, compete with, come direct, come early, come first serve, come first, right? Come interview, sorry. No, come into view, meaning that agree with, all right? Come late, come on time, come prepared, and then come right back, all right? Responsible for your number here, and then create or write a sentence here. Once you're done for your writing here, I'm going to say that feel free to leave out from the Zoom and see you next week. Any questions so far? If you have some questions, or to those of you who want to, you know, like exempt for this course, just feel free to ask or submit TOEIC score to me. So let's say like you can submit all the time before final exam, right? Make sure that you submit everything before final exam, right? But if you want, once you submit already, but you want to study more, it's fine, just sit in. But just because I can say that you can make sure that you can get an A from this course, but if you want to, you know, interact with your friends, feel free to come here. That's it.มีคำถามถามได้นะครับเปิดเวอร์ชันทั้งภาษาไทยและภาษาอังกฤษนั่นเองนะแฮปปี้กันเข้ามานะใครพิมพ์ก็ครับผมว่าไงครับ
อาจารย์ครับช่วยรบกวนสไลด์ที่อาจารย์สอนทุกวีคครับช่วยโพสต์คำตอบลงไปด้วยได้ไหมครับแบบว่าโพสต์ลงใน Google Classroom อะไรอย่างเงี้ย
ได้โอเค
จะได้ไปทำความเข้าใจโครงสร้างประโยค
โอเคครับได้เดี๋ยวไปโพสต์ใน Google Classroom แล้วกันนะฮะ พิมพ์เข้ามาได้นะครับyou can type and you can leave from the Zoom, that's all. All right, so how many of you, now we have a students here, maybe the group presentation, right? Just capture or keep the vocabulary here. That's all นะครับยังพอมีเวลา เป็นไงบ้างยังมีอีก5คนนะครับ 5 คนนะครับเดี๋ยวเราหาเช็คก่อนใครบ้างภริยากรเมทัสข้าวโพดศิรดาแล้วก็สหรัฐแต่คนที่พิมพ์เข้ามาเนี่ยออกไปหมดแล้วนะเพราะฉะนั้นจะเหลือคนที่ on Zoom เฉยๆไม่เป็นไรครับ Thank you so much for your for your sharing and then participating for this class. All right, I have to say that I have to stop teaching just only this and see you next week. Bye bye.